Flight boss, bitch. You know, for sure. You're now listening to the Mind Eminent Terry's Moon, Flight Buster Archangel Uriel, and I'm here to carry out God duties and motherfucking responsibilities. And right now we're going to talk about why did I call 2018 us being in the 4 frequency, knowing damn well it's the number 2. Now, check this out. Now, I just actually watched the video over because I was looking at some of the comments. And I apologize because a lot of times I'll be pondering over things for like a whole week before I get a chance to actually do a video on it. So I didn't already came to a final pinnacle conclusion. So when I do a lot of my videos be explained in the final conclusion I came to. So that's why I be like, when I be saying I be in the right brain and things of that nature, that's what I be meaning when I say that. But for an example, I was going to get into it when I started explaining how you can't have 2 without 1, or how 3 don't exist without this, or how 1 don't exist without 0. You see what I'm saying? So, and once I got to that point, I started getting fresh ideas and fresh thoughts. So I started getting into squares and shit like that, and then that made me lose my initial point and what I initially wanted to explain. But I was getting into it if I would have kept my mind on pace. But I apologize. Now, this is what I actually mean. When we in the world right now, you're not in the world by yourself, so it automatically creates duality. So when we talk about things like us being in 2017 as far as the 1 energy, this is why I kept bringing in you can't 2 don't exist without 1, because in a situation where the 1 energy is putting everybody in a vibration of learning individuality, learning their own way of coming to conclusions, learning their own way, everybody gaining their own access, so everybody being selfish to a certain degree, and this with the not just selfish as far as relationships, but selfish as in their way of getting knowledge, their way of understanding things. Now, when you put yourself out in the world and express this nature, right, it automatically creates a duality. So it automatically creates you relating your individuality with someone else, right? And if the individuality you was developing was consistent of knowledge, wisdom, with how everybody trying to learn themselves, everybody trying to be single-minded, whatever like that, it automatically is going to cause a clash, friction, aka 2. You see what I'm saying? So that's why I was going to get into that, but I apologize. Now, as far as 2018, us being in the energetic force of the number 2, this is why I kept saying also that love is going to be like the filter. It's going to be, hate is going to come in the vibration of love, because the number 4 is hidden. For an example, it's derived from 1 plus 1. Now, you see what I'm saying? That because it came from 11. Now, 11 is like just 2 1s. You know what I'm saying? Opposing each other. Now, when we look at numbers is not necessarily a math problem. They actually was here before language. You see what I'm saying? But they get broken down into dimensions. But what I mean by this right now is everybody is going to be under the relativeness energy right now. Relatable, sharing their love, appreciating, valuing, and things of that nature, and what they should be compromising with. And if we just came from the individuality, which was 1, you see what I'm saying? Everybody is loving and appreciating and valuing and compromising with their individuality. And if they're relating it with other people who share the same kind of individuality in certain type of ways. So it creates relatable groups and things of that nature. So yeah, everybody's going to be in the 2 vibration, but we're in the duality. So if you got your group that you relate to, or things that you're relating to and things that you're willing to compromise with, then you're going to have to clash that with someone else's way of doing that, someone else's 2 vibration, because they're carrying the 2 vibration also. So when it comes together, it becomes a 2 versus 2 thing, but not as in a 2 as in the number 2, as in the numerology energetic force of the duality of it. You see what I'm saying? The 2 vibration is coming in contact with another 2 vibration. You see what I'm saying? So if you're 2 humans, for an example, right, let's say 2017, you was getting into your individuality. So you say you was switching religions, you was switching spiritualities and things of that nature. So you was on the internet or doing things in the world trying to learn yourself, right? And trying to get your own individuality going on. So now, boom, you slowly but shortly ended up being into an area where you got other people you can relate to and share your thoughts with. Okay, now we're in 2018. Now is all of y'all. So just look at it like this. You got things like the conscious community, then you got like the new age community, right? So we got all these individuals that learned and then now they can relate and made themselves a part of a grouping. So they relating to things. So now they're in the 2 energy, right? finding their families and things of that nature, and their worldviews. So now you got the two, that's the two vibration going on. Everybody finding someone to relate to, or whatever, this, that, and the third. Now, look at this like, okay, this is the conscious community. Now look at this like this the new age community. You got a bunch of individuals that they came to with themselves, and now they got a group of people that they can relate to now. Now, at the same time, with the conscious community going to love, appreciate, value, and what they're going to be willing to compromise with, and the things that they love to be into is going to be different with the new age, right? So when they come together, it becomes a debate. So they may come in a fashion of the love vibration, but it's really backed and supported by hate. It's because this people don't love and appreciate and value the same type of shit that this group of people don't love, appreciate, and value. So there's going to be a clash. So automatically creates a, so you could take the, like 11, you see how 2018 go to 11, and then you could break that down how it goes to 2. But you could almost take the 11 and look at that like 1 versus 1, but replace the 1 and replace it with 2. And it'd be 2 versus 2, but not as in 2 plus 2 equal 4, as I put it when I came to my maximum conclusion. But as far as everybody being in the 2 vibration, and it's going to clash, cause friction. So it's going to be like it's going to be a 2 versus 2 thing, which equals us being in a 4 vibration because of duality. If we're up under 2 and everybody got a portion of the energy of 2, anytime we relate the 2 to somebody else, that's their 2. You know what I'm saying? That's the way they love, appreciate, and value, and how they relate. So I may come to you, or you may come to me. This for an example. As a person, like, well, I see what you're into, but I'm only coming to you out of love, brother. Or I'm only coming to you out of love, sister. But at the same time, in the same breath, they're trying to convert you to their way of thinking, or convert you to their religion, or convert you to their spirituality, and then they falsify it in saying they're coming out of love. So that's I should have. And I apologize, you know what I'm saying? But it ain't really no excuses, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I go on tangents and shit and this, that, and third. But, you know, for the most part, that's why I love y'all and I appreciate y'all. And y'all keep me in check. And also, because I'm about to start going live. I got all my shit together now, and I just been trying to look how the shit actually works. Because I hate doing shit and I don't be knowing what's going on and shit like that. But even people out there who even know how to do this shit a lot better than I do. We need to start a panel and this, that, and third, and we need to have a set time that we can always get on this motherfucker and jump on here live together and shit like that. And therefore I won't feel like it's so much chaotic energy compared to what I'm actually doing in my day-to-day life, and then what I actually need to be doing. So, you know, flight boss, bitch, goddamn air, you know, for sure. But yeah, we're going to be in the 2 energy, but as far as the duality, it's the part that I messed out, you know what I'm saying? The overall is we're going to be learning how other people love, appreciate, and value, and how they relate, and that automatically makes a square, you know what I'm saying? And I didn't slowly break that down the way I wanted to, because I started getting into kind of, y'all know how I do in my videos. But yeah, I apologize, but flight boss, bitch, goddamn air,